In the heart of a magical land known as Giggleberry Grove, where trees whispered secrets and the air was filled with the scent of sweetness, a curious golden doodle named Happy trotted in with an eager wag of his tail. Yet, as he entered the grove, he felt a strange stillness that left him awestruck. The once vibrant berries that lined the branches of the Giggleberry trees were dull and lifeless, their warm glow extinguished. Happy paused, bewildered, taking in the silence around him. What? The Giggleberries? They're not glowing. Confusion turned into concern as he heard the gentle sigh of the trees. It was as if they were grieving a loss, and Happy couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Did someone just sigh? He wondered aloud, the unease creeping deeper into his heart. Determined to uncover the mystery, Happy made his way to JollyTown, a cheerful village filled with pastel-colored houses and colorful banners that danced in the breeze. As he entered the town square, the charming bustle of townsfolk greeted him, their vibrant outfits reflecting the joy of their community. He spotted Mayor Muffin, the round and jolly leader, his face full of worry. "Everyone, the Giggleberries stopped glowing!" Happy exclaimed, his voice filled with urgency. The townsfolk paused, their eyes widening in disbelief. Mayor Muffin gasped, "That means no morning giggles." A hush fell over the square as Professor Sprout adjusted his glasses, his brow furrowed with concern. "Something must be upsetting the trees," he added, glancing at the worried faces in the crowd. Happy's heart sank. "Trees get upset?" he pondered, understanding that something deeper was troubling their beloved grove. With a sense of duty, Happy returned to Giggleberry Grove to investigate. The once joyful place now felt heavy with uncertainty, and as he carefully examined the muted berries and the sad trees, he felt a sudden rush of determination. Holding a magnifying glass, he searched desperately for clues, his tiny paws scuttling over soft moss and fallen leaves. The wind began to whisper through the branches, and the trees swayed gently, as if sharing their plight with him. Happy furrowed his brow. No bugs? No storms? Then why are they sad? He wondered aloud. Suddenly, as if answering his question, a soft voice floated through the air. "No one listens." Happy jumped, startled. "Who said that?" he exclaimed, his heart racing with curiosity. Taking a deep breath, Happy decided to reach out to the trees. He approached the nearest trunk, its bark rough yet warm beneath his touch. Slowly, faces began to emerge on the bark, glowing softly with a gentle light. Happy felt a spark of hope as he spoke gently. "I'm here to listen." "We've been trying to talk, but everyone rushes past," said one tree, its face a mix of sadness and yearning. "We felt invisible." Happy's heart ached for them. "I'm so sorry. Tell me everything," he offered, eager to understand their feelings and their stories. With that invitation, the trees began to share their memories, and images of laughter and joy filled the air around them. Projected above their branches were scenes of children playing, singing under their boughs, and picking the glowing berries that once delighted them. The lighting around them shifted, becoming softer and warmer, capturing the beauty of the moments long gone. Happy listened intently, nodding along as one tree said, "We used to laugh with children," and another added, "and sway with singers. But now everyone is busy." As he listened, Happy understood that the true magic lay in taking the time to connect, to be present with one another. The narrator's voice softly echoed, "Happy did something magical. Happy listened." Inspired by the tree's heartfelt stories, Happy jumped up with newfound determination. He knew what he had to do. He raced back to JollyTown, his heart pounding with excitement as he envisioned a plan that could bring the community together. "I know what to do!" he shouted, bursting with enthusiasm. Soon, the townsfolk gathered at Giggleberry Grove. Their faces glowed with anticipation, and as they stood before the trees, Happy felt the energy shift. The once dim berries began to flicker with tiny glimmers of light, a sign that the trees were responding to the presence of the people. Mayor Muffin stepped forward, his voice trembling with sincerity. "We're sorry, Giggleberry Trees," he said, his eyes glistening with regret. Children stood beside him, holding hands and looking up with earnest expressions. "We'll listen to you," they cried, eyes sparkling with sincerity. The trees trembled with joy, their branches dancing as they said, "We're happy, just to be heard." As if ignited by the connection shared between the people and the trees, the berries glowed brighter until they exploded in magical bursts of light. The atmosphere buzzed with laughter and joy as the Giggleberry burst began, with berries popping gently, sending shimmering sparkles everywhere. "It's a giggle fountain," a child squealed in delight, while another exclaimed, "Giggles for everyone." Happy couldn't help but think, best sound ever. As the celebrations continued, laughter filled the air, and the village united with the grove. They danced and sang, the trees glowing brighter than ever, their joy restored. Under the enchanting light of the setting sun, as golden rays filtered through the leaves, the townsfolk realized something profound. They learned that listening wasn't a small act, but a big magic that bound their hearts together. Happy turned to the camera, his eyes sparkling with satisfaction. "Listening isn't small, it's big magic," he said with a warm smile, embodying the very essence of connection that breathed life back into the grove. And as the sun dipped below the horizon, the world felt vibrant, alive, and full of hope. A reminder that every voice matters, and a little kindness can bring light to the darkest of moments.